Hey, this is Paul, and today I'm going to share my friend, the late Leo Manuel's dragon fruit hybrids, the ones that he hybridized. So, believe it or not, he was quite a hybridizer himself, the late Leo Manuel, and after he passed away, we bought his collection. And here's one of his hybrids. This is his Hylocereus undatus crossed with the G2 of Guatemalan. This is a light pink fleshed fruit, really delicious. I've had one fruit off of it. We also have, he was inspired by his friend Paul Thompson's cross, where he took Nitzel and Rixford and he crossed, he copied that cross. And so this is Seedling Bee, I call Brenda. You can see it's already got flower buds. And then this is a magenta flesh fruit, a lot like Purple Haze. And then this one's like Delight. This is Peggy, Seedling A. So he grew two seedlings out. They're definitely a lot similar to Paul Thompson's crosses, but they have subtle differences. The growth is a little different. They're spinier. They do get a little bit more cactus rust too, but really a very interesting hybrid and delicious fruit. You can see how vigorous it is. These are some old plants. Now he also crossed, let's see, we have this one. He crossed an undatus with his Rensus. And it was on the verge of death here, and it's really coming back now. In fact, look at the size of this branch, Scott. Really nice, thick branch. It's putting on a little mild coat.
So, yeah, was this on the back hill of Leo's house?
It's one of the many, yeah. You got to visit that. You saw how many he had. He had like 150 pots.
Yeah, and he really couldn't take care of those plants on the hill, so they're
no,
kind of
some of them hadn't. I mean, they were all on drip, but they hadn't received much care for years, and so you can see it was really kind of damaged and almost dead. And I took some cuttings, but they've really bounced back, and we're gonna get some fruit here. This is, if I recall, it was a red fleshed or a dark, deep magenta. I can't remember, but it was a decent fruit, really good. Ow. We have some more up the hill here. So this one, I have different pots of it, but Leo crossed 7S with Neon. And let's go to this big one here. This one I call Leo Jr. because it has more flower buds. So this one we call Leo Jr. And again, he crossed 7S, which is right here, Sugar Dragon Sister with Neon. And look at these beautiful flower buds. Now it's a light magenta flesh fruit, really delicious, similar to Sugar Dragon. And some unique traits about this plant that I like is it kind of is marbled. Let's see if I could find it for you. See, Scott, like right here? So the growth is consistently marbled on the new growth. So I've seen it on quite a few different parts of this plant. So I believe this one's self-fertile. This one is really interesting and delicious. Now we have some more that Leo crossed. He actually has quite a few seedlings, and this is just one of them. This is Leo's Dragon. And so he crossed Costa Rensus with a Megalanthus, and he had something like 26 pots, and I would say about 15 at least are unique. Some are red flesh fruit, some are magenta. This one is the one that people sell, like Spicy Exotics has Leo's Dragon, but it has several sister seedlings. Here's a few. So there's one, let's see, it's over here. So here's a sister seedling, and I'm not gonna show you every single one, but I will show you a few of my favorite ones. So let's head up the hill and see some more sister seedlings of Leo's hybrid here. Let's go check it out. All right, so here is pot E, one of the sister seedlings I jokingly call Tyrone Bigums. And it's because it puts on a really thick, powdery coat, as you can see down here. And so this is a Leo's Dragon seedling sister, and this one makes really unique flower buds. I haven't gotten any fruit off of it yet, but really unique. So that one's Tyrone. Here's another one, sister seedling. Looks very similar, very spiny, powdery coat. And this one is, I believe, seedling or pot B. So quite a few. You can see it's growing really happy, really healthy. And I'll show you the rest of the sister seedlings in a second, but look at this one. This one is actually a condor seedling that Leo called Pink Condor. And it's easily one of the most vigorous ones. I don't know if you remember, Scott, this was at the top of the hill on the fence by the mango trees, and it was that huge giant plant we had to prune back, but that was Pink Condor.
Did you try the fruit?
Really vigorous. It's a deep, a lighter magenta flesh, really beautiful, nice fruit. So really good, but that's a condor seedling he grew. Now back to his Megalanthus Costa Rensus hybrids. He has a few more, as you can see. I still haven't had time to pot them all. And some of them are just looking a little weathered, worse on the wear, but here's one. There's a few more over here. Here's pot K, as you can see. but definitely some different traits on these. And I don't know how many seeds. He must have grown at least a dozen of them. I mean, look at this one. It's kind of got a purplish tint. And these ones seem to be a bit more sun sensitive, so I kind of have them in the shadier spot. But I need to give them some TLC and plant them and evaluate them to compare them to their sister seedlings, Leo's Dragon, and some of the other ones I've shown you. Now here's another one I really, really like. This is Leo's Yala X. So he grew a Yala seedling, and look at that, it's got a flower bud. Awesome. So really unique. It's Ocamponus. I believe he crossed Undatus according to his notes. And look at the plant growth. It's just the waves, the structure. It puts on a coat. It's dark green. It's a really unique growth, really cool looking plant. Even the new growth is really happy. So that's Yala X. That's another one. Now I think that's all of his hybrids. There might be a few more that I missed, but that's good for today. I do also want to close though and remind him, even though this isn't one of his hybrids, Leo also is responsible for so many of the dragon fruit varieties that were lost over the years, like this one. This is Sairong's Orange Dragon. Hopefully you saw a video of us review the fruit. It was on this plant for 7 months. But this came from his Yahoo group. Leo Manuel ran a Yahoo group that was really popular, and it was a place for dragon fruit people to have a community and to share. And this is one of the treasures that came out of there. So Sairong's Orange Dragon. So a Megalanthus hybrid, really delicious. So there you go, there's most of Leo's hybrids. And thanks for watching. Give us a like, subscribe, take care.